So for the past few days, I've been under the weather. And you know, when you're just sick and you're thinking about where else you'd rather be right now, for me, that place is definitely the most relaxing place in the world. It's hands down the Cliffside and Negril, West End in Jamaica. A place called Pen. This hotel is like a slice of paradise, perfect for anyone who just wants to disconnect and recharge. Let me tell you about my experience there, which was back in 2022, which is there right now. It's intentionally simple. There are no TVs, no distractions, just the sound of waves crashing against the cliffs and the breeze rustling through the trees. Every room has this like rustic, tropical charm that feels perfectly in sync with its surroundings. My wife and I stayed in the patio, but honestly, every spot on the property just felt like a retreat. One of my favorite memories from this trip was actually falling asleep to the ocean breeze and the sound of nature, just like crickets, waves, and it was the best sleep I've ever had in my life. I woke up feeling very refreshed, and yeah, top marks. Staff were amazing, warm, welcoming, with one exception, which I think was the bartender. He wasn't super friendly at the time, and his drinks weren't great, but honestly, it was a pretty minor thing in comparison to everything else. Hopefully by now, them either change a bartender or have like a whole new attitude, because yeah, that one I need for dash way. There's one moment in particular that really stuck out to me. I'd been craving ackee and saltfish, which is Jamaica's national dish, but the restaurant didn't have any. I don't know if it was that day or what, but anyway, I must have looked very disappointed because the waitress said, you know, I have an ackee tree at home and I'll bring some for you tomorrow. And she did. And the kitchen at the restaurant cooked it for me. And it was such like a kind gesture. One of those moments that stays with you and reminds you of the kindness of people. Chef, you get big up. You made that one of my most special days. Pen sits on these dramatic cliffs overlooking the ocean, and the views are just breathtaking. The sound of the waves crashing below is like therapy almost. You can sit there for hours and feel totally just at peace. And I really appreciated that. So let's talk about the food, right? Near to that hotel, there's a little spot called Sips and Bites. It's like a no frills, hole in the wall kind of place. But the food, absolutely amazing. They have everything from oxtail to curry goat, breadfruit, plantain, you name it. Green banana, breadfruit, ackee, saltfish. I definitely eat there over any like big restaurant or chain or whatever. It's just very down to earth, authentic Jamaican cook shop. Yeah, I cook shop. I could have that every day, to be honest. I was down there. If you're looking for like a regular beach day, 7 Mile Beach is not far. If you don't know, 7 Mile Beach is a gorgeous stretch of white sand. Not actually several miles long, but it is my favorite beach in Jamaica. It's a public beach. However, many of the sections of 7 Mile Beach are actually bordered by resorts and private properties, which means that while the shoreline itself is public, the amenities such as like beach chairs and facilities may belong to the resorts and therefore are, you know, for their guest use. We had driven to a place called Skylark and used their chairs and amenities. We just kind of grabbed a few drinks at the bar and everything was kind of good to go. There's also guys walking up and down 7 Mile Beach selling things like Jamaican beef patty and maybe some other things that could help you relax. So you pretty much have everything you need, you know what I mean? Sun, sand, patty. Anyway, the best way to get to Pen or Negril in general is to fly into Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, rent a car, drive along the northwest coast of Jamaica. The drive takes about maybe like 1.5 to 2 hours and it's pretty scenic. You pass lush greenery, get a glimpse of the ocean along the way. It's a great way to just ease into vacation mode. But yeah, I feel like Negril kind of just have a vibe that you can't really replicate. Whether it's just soaking up the sun at 7 Mile Beach, jumping off the cliffs at Rick's Cafe if you're into that, or just sitting by the water in Pen. It's a perfect balance of adventure, relaxation. For me, it's all about the little moments. falling asleep to the sounds of the waves, sharing a local meal with loved ones, and just letting time slow down a little bit. But if you're looking for a trip that's all about recharging, good food, stunning views, I think Negril is what you need. Specifically on the cliffside. You won't want to leave. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, of course, subscribe, share the video with a friend, mommy, sister, cousin, uncle, auntie. Check out the shop. The shirt will also be in there, if not already. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.